Peace, peace, peace. Close the door. Don't do that. Close the door. I'm busy right now. Peace, peace, peace. Timer has just truly begun. For those that were waiting and for those that hit the thumb, thank you, appreciate you. Much love and lifting you up in positivity and strength in your faith as all of us are on this journey. It's a few things I wanted to share, but I'm going kind of wait because I know that I lag. But I want to say much love and appreciation to you all. And if you are in the building, just give me a thumb of love or I don't care, a thumbs down. I just wanted to talk to my beloved family, my sisters, my brothers, and to just give a little word of encouragement and to share a dream. So it seems like going into like about 2-3 minutes. So come on in, everyone. Come on in. This, I just want to, first and foremost, I want to give all honor and praise, to the Most High Yah, you know, for even bringing me back to the true and living word, the bread of life, the living water, as in King James, he talks about in John chapter 7, verse 38, that he will give us living water. So, I want to share a dream and then just a couple of scriptures, to encourage anyone that's going through trials and tribulations, because I know I have, either if they're mental or if they're physical or even being if they're spiritual, no matter, when you seek change, I hold on to things that my grandparents instilled in me and the elders that I had in my life, and I appreciate that I took heed. But of course, we all fall short of the glory. And it's never too late if you have breath in your body to seek and know who you are and who you belong to, and truly where you come from. But even if you just want to sit on the sideline, and to those that this video may be shared or you come across it. However, if you are seeking in your spirituality, and if you are trying to discover who you truly are and whom you truly belong to, this is for you. If you are not on that journey, then perhaps this is not for you. But to those who seek, they shall find. And everything used to be hidden in books, which they still are. But now everything is in plain sight. So today being August 13th, or am I wrong? 2021. I had a dream about 8 weeks ago. Now, I've been experiencing a lot of, hardships, and, I just dealt with the flood, and now here it is again. It's different things. But that being said, it's been about 8 weeks ago. I had a dream, and in the dream, I was still asleep, but it was as I was awoke walking, and it was like walking, and as your it's hard to explain. I really don't know how to explain it, but with that being said, as I walked, it was like the whole world was on fire, literally. And the water was on fire, buildings were on fire, concrete, rock, dirt, everything was literally on fire. And when I woke up out my sleep, the only thing that I had wrote down was that the whole world was on fire, and that the water, anything that you could think of was on fire. Cars, everything was like melting because it was on fire. And, I shared it with a couple of people, and one of my sisters in Christ sent me a clipping of in New Zealand, or if I'm pronouncing it correct, it was on fire. And then in New Mexico, the water was on fire. And then another one of my beloved sisters, big sisters, she showed it was snowing, so prophecy is being fulfilled right among our eyes. And that being said, when we know better, we do better. And no matter what, we have to protect our youth with all our might, because I know that there are still warriors and still mothers You may not have any biological children, but to everything there is a reason for the season, no matter what you are up against, because we make decisions in our lives. And this is, you must have standards and morals. If you don't, you will fall for anything. The morals, the standards, your integrity. You know, this is what we are guarding thy loins up from. You know, in Proverbs, I believe it's King James Version, Proverbs 31. I believe it's 31. You know, write thy scriptures on the tables of thy heart. And see, when we study to show thyself approved, yes, the enemy, he does know the word better than us. And this is why we have to study line upon line, you know, precept upon precept, because a little here and a little there. But right now, the prophecy is being fulfilled right among our natural eyes, but it is a spiritual warfare that is being made manifest, because the wrath of Yah is at hand. The wrath of God, this is the wrath of God. He tells us. So, you know that in Proverbs 31, he tells us to gird up thy loins with strength and strengthen thy arms, strengthen thy mind. So this, it's about us, the body, our present your body. Our bodies is the vessel. And this is a spiritual warfare. You know, it has nothing to do with religion. That is something with you and the creator. So that is within you. See, people take it verbatim. This is a spiritual study. And you have to understand to understand. This is an inner thing. This is why it tells us to worship him in spirit and in truth, because it's knowing and studying thyself. The word shall always reflect back on the studier, and you should always be a student, because when you're a student, you can also be a teacher, because that means that you can converse with one another. Can two of us walk together and agree? Or are we going to walk and then no, but can we walk together and agree and then depart with an understanding? That is key. And it doesn't matter what you are going through, because we all are going through a certain issue and situation. But I just have to always share the good, the bad, and the ugly. There is progress in the process. It truly is. All of the praying and the fasting, sometimes you like, well, why? It works. What you put out is what you get back, and it's a tenfold. Because some people are like, what did I do to deserve this? But when you study the show thyself approved, that's when you become healed and delivered, because these are things that you are shedding from the inside to the out. It's not a outside, inside. It's from the inside out. Because when your insides are good, then your outsides are going to be good. You're fruitful to multiply. And thy in Psalms, he tells us that he will protect us, you know. But I really just wanted to share. And so I want to share another scripture, you know, and add it to your study. Wanted, and this is Ecclesiastes. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 16. And you know, everything, see, when a person may say that, well, the word has been, yes, it has been rewrote, tampered with, and this is why you have to study from the Apocrypha, because when you study from the Apocrypha and the Enoch, and then you have the King James Version, and it's certain things that all line up. So certain things you can't say, no, that doesn't fit. You are a lie and the truth ain't within you, because I have studied for myself. So certain things, a person, you are confident, but this is confident within self, because this is letting you know the word always reflects on you, on me. It doesn't point to thee, it points to you, because it's always saying that when you point the finger, there are three pointing back at you. But when I'm okay, I want to read this because perhaps, and I always want to give, you know, praise, honor, and worship to the Most High Yah, creator of everything, and due to all of my elders that were in my life, because the word does tell us that this flesh body will go back to ashes. It's dust to dust. Our spirits live on. So I give all praise and honor and glory to the Most High Yah, and to my grandparents, the elders that helped instill what's in me, because I can't change. I seek for the truth. I can only stand for the truth. So the truth is not popular because the truth is facts and the facts is within indeed because the truth don't need no explanation. Simple. This is why it says the eyes, that's the spirit. The eyes are the mirror to our souls. So you have to understand, you have to feed positivity within to you. And you must detach from foolishness or you will be pulled right in it. Wow, it's so easy. Like the saying, as my great granny used to say, baby, it's so easy to get in trouble, but I tell you, humbug, one thing, it's a heck of a way to get out. If turns into a big old word that we can't even pronounce. If you get out alive. So I wasn't, them morals and those standards was instilled in me. Yes, that's, I still do things from my grandparents and what I was shown. Yes, it may be an easier way, but I do it from the way that I know, you know. But I want to read this, and this, you know, tells us that is here we go. Now I'm going to read right here. I'm going to start at 15 and I'm just going to read 15, 16 and 17. All things. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 6. I apologize. I apologize. Chapter 6. And if you don't know, that is where is the big number. That's the chapter, and the verse is the smaller number. Chapter 6, verse 15. And if you're with me, just throw your hand up or something. Or just give me a heart or something. And I hope and pray that everyone is doing well. You know, um, even though it may be something traumatic going on, if you made it thus far, hang in there. Don't throw in the towel. Don't throw in the towel. 1 second, Beth. Okay. Oh, my little ceiling fan is raggedy. Everyone, y'all forgive me. Y'all forgive me this little raggedy ceiling fan back here. I know y'all hear it, but Lord have mercy, I need it on. I do apologize. Well, hey there. Thank you so much for joining us. Hey, Sister Ash. Well, hey, Sister Rockwell. Welcome. Thank you. Blessings to you. I really appreciate all of you. Yes, from the bottom of my heart. But I want to read this, and I'm not going to be long at all. Okay. This is verse 15. All things have I seen in the days of my vanity. There is just man that perish in his righteousness, and there is a wicked man that prolongeth his life in his wickedness. Get it? Verse 16. Be not righteous overmuch, neither make thyself overwise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? Can't be too righteous. If you too righteous, hold on. You would have, because the word tells us to rightfully divide the word. This is why the word tells us line upon line, precept upon precept, a little here and a little there, even though right now we're in Revelation. Huh? See, this is why. So hold on now. I can slow down now. I'm going to read that one more time. Verse 16. Be not righteous over much. Why shouldest thy destroy thyself? So don't be so, you're so righteous. Oh, wow. That means that you are of your father, the devil. Watch out now. Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. Watch out. Nah, here we go. We going on down to 17. Be not overmuch wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thy time? So bam, right there it tells you, hmm, foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thou time? So that right there should tell you, wow, well, it ain't even about righteous. It's about being righteous unto the Lord. But if you come unto me and say that you just, no, that means you holier than thou. So you placing yourself above everybody else. So you already done told on yourself. And doing that is wicked, foolish. And you gonna die before your time. Karma is coming tenfold, double up for you. And some people be like, why me? Why this happened to me? But did you ever let that off in the universe what you may have done wrong to somebody else? If it was justified. Now, I say we gotta rightfully divide the word now. That it's a foolish and wicked. Nah, you know right from wrong. You know, energy tells you a lot from a person. Indeed. So I just wanted to share. I just wanted to come and let you all know, just give you a couple of scriptures, you know, um, to study, a few things, Ecclesiastics, chapter 10, and I believe, yes, I mean, from verse 7 to 12, be encouraged because, in Proverbs, gird up thy loins, you know, put on the helmet, the helmet, you got to guard up them eyes and things, but I just want to tell everybody I appreciate you. I love you, and Father loves us more. And until next time, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And until we come again, you already know it's always a treat when the children of the Most High God can meet. Oh, hey, sis. Much love. You're more than welcome. You have a great night. Have a great, sweet sleep, all of you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Peace, love, and blessings. Up.